You've tried budgeting before. You made the spreadsheet. You tracked every dollar. You promised yourself this time would be different, but 2 weeks later, you broke it again, and you blamed yourself. But here's the truth. It wasn't your fault. Budgeting alone is designed to fail. Meet Finny. He tried budgeting 12 times, 12 different apps, 12 fresh starts, 12 failures. He'd set strict limits. $200 for groceries, $50 for entertainment. Then life happened. A friend's birthday dinner, a car repair, a stressful week that needed comfort food. Budget destroyed. Finny felt like a failure. But he wasn't failing at budgeting. Budgeting was failing him, because budgeting has a fatal flaw. It ignores human psychology, treats you like a robot. Input money, output expenses. Follow the plan. But humans don't work that way. We have emotions. We have unpredictable lives. We have impulses that spreadsheets can't control. Finny discovered something shocking. The problem wasn't discipline. It was the system itself. Budgets are reactive, not proactive. They tell you what you can't spend, not why you're spending in the first place. Think about it. You budget $100 for clothes, but why do you buy clothes? Boredom, stress, social pressure. The budget doesn't care. It just says, stop at $100. But the urge to spend? Still there? Finny realized he was fighting symptoms, not causes. Like putting a Band-Aid on a leaking pipe. The real issue? Budgets lack 3 critical elements. Element 1. Emotional awareness. Finny used to budget $300 for food. Then he'd blow it by day 15. Why? He ate out when stressed. 5 bad days meant 5 restaurant meals. $150 gone. The budget didn't stop the stress. It just counted the damage. Finny needed to understand his triggers first. Was he eating because of hunger or feelings? Once he identified stress eating, he found alternatives. A walk, a phone call, a hobby, cheaper stress relief. Same result, better budget. Element 2, flexibility. His budgets are rigid, life is not. Finny budgeted $100 for entertainment. Then his nephew's birthday came up. Gift plus party meant $80. Suddenly, he had $20 for the whole month. He felt deprived. So he cheated and abandoned the budget entirely. The budget didn't bend, so Finny broke. He learned to build buffer categories. Unexpected life got $100 monthly, not labeled, just flexible. Birthday? Use it. Car issue? Use it. This made budgeting feel humane, not suffocating. Element 3. Positive goals, not negative limits. Budgets say, don't spend more than $X. That's demotivating. You're always saying no to yourself. Finny flipped the script. Instead of don't spend over $200 on groceries, he said save $50 this week for vacation fund. Same math, different psychology. One felt like restriction, the other felt like progress. Guess which one worked? Finny started seeing results, but he needed one more thing. It's the secret ingredient most budgets ignore. Automation. Budgets require constant decisions. Should I buy this? Can I afford that? Decision fatigue kills budgets. Finny automated the important stuff. Savings left his account first. Automatically. Bills paid themselves. Automatically, investments contributed monthly. Automatically, what was left. Guilt-free spending. No decisions. No tracking. No stress. The money that remained was truly his. He could spend it without checking spreadsheets. This removed 90% of the mental load. Budgeting became invisible. And invisible systems actually work. Finny learned another critical lesson. Budgets fail because they focus on restriction. But humans are wired for rewards. We need to see wins, not just limits. So Finny created a visual system. He drew a simple thermometer on paper. Goal: save $1,000 in 3 months. Every $50 saved. He colored in a section. Childish. Maybe. Effective. Absolutely. Seeing progress felt good. It released dopamine. Same chemical that makes spending feel good. Now saving felt good too. But there was still a problem. It's unexpected expenses. They killed every budget he ever made. A medical bill, a wedding gift, a broken phone. These weren't in the budget, so they destroyed it. Finny realized budgets treat unexpected expenses as failures. But they're not failures, they're just life. So he created an oh crap fund, separate from emergency savings. It's just $500 sitting there. For life's little surprises, when something unexpected hit, he used this fund, then rebuilt it slowly. No guilt, no budget. The budget stayed intact. His stress disappeared. Next, Finny tackled the income problem. Most budgets assume fixed income. Many people have variable paychecks. Freelancers, commission workers, gig economy folks. How do you budget $2,000 when you earn $1,800 one month and $2,500 the next? Finny learned to budget on his lowest month. He looked at his last 6 months, found his lowest income, $1,800. That became his budget baseline. Anything above that, bonus, he'd save it or invest it. Never spend it on recurring expenses. This created stability in chaos. His budget worked every month, not just the good ones. Then Finny discovered the 50-30-20ths rule, but he modified it. Traditional rule: 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. Version: 50% essentials, 20% goals, 30% life. Essentials: rent, bills, groceries, transport, non-negotiable survival stuff. Right. Goals: savings, investments, debt payoff. His future self: life, entertainment, hobbies, spontaneity. His present self: this balance kept him sane. He wasn't starving his today for tomorrow, or destroying his tomorrow for today. Both mattered. Finny also learned to review, not just track. Most people track expenses religiously, then never look at the data. Finny set a weekly money date. Every Sunday, 15 minutes, he reviewed what went well, what didn't, where he overspent, why it happened. This weekly reflection was magic. Patterns emerged. He spent more on Fridays after work. Tired brain made bad choices. Solution: he meal prepped Friday dinners, removed the decision when he was weakest. Small adjustment, big savings. But here's the biggest insight. Budgeting alone fails because it's just defense. You need offense too. Defense: controlling spending. Offense: increasing income. Finny realized he obsessed over saving $20 here and there, but never thought about earning $200 more. He started a side hustle, just 5 hours monthly. Extra $300. That did more than any budget tweak ever could. Budgets work best when income grows too. Finally, Finny understood the real reason budgets fail. They're tools, not solutions. A hammer doesn't build a house by itself. You need a plan, skills, consistency. Same with budgets. You need emotional awareness. You need flexibility. You need automation. You need goals, not just limits. You need to review and adjust. And you need to earn more, not just spend less. When Finny combined all these elements, his budget didn't feel like a budget anymore. It felt like a system that worked with his life, not against it. So here's your challenge. Stop budgeting alone. Start building a money system. Automate the important stuff. Create flexibility for life's chaos. Track your emotional triggers. Celebrate small wins visually. Review weekly. And find ways to grow income. Budgeting isn't the enemy. Budgeting alone is. Add these elements. Watch everything change. Finny did it. Now it's your turn.